Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this video we're going to make a start on a new script, and we're actually going to make a start on the player weapons script. And I know some of you's been waiting for this for quite a while, but we did need to get some other things in place first. So let's go ahead now and create a new C# script, and we'll just call this weapons. And we'll open it for editing. There we go. And we'll begin by putting our little block of comments right at the very top here. And we'll put the date in. And then we'll come in here. So like we've done with a lot of scripts, we're going to use a switch block, finite state machine, and this is going to be for each of the weapons that we can actually equip. So let's begin with private. Let's call this weapon state, and we'll use the underscore. And we'll just call it weapon state. We'll close the line off straight into the comments. So we'll say defines naming convention for the weapon states. And don't worry about the error, that's going to go in a moment when we create a private. And we actually want weapon state again. We don't want the underscore. It needs to be the same naming convention here and here. And that should have been of type enum. Apologies for that. So private enum, weapon state will open and close. And we'll come inside the brackets. So the first one is going to be unequipped, comma, and I've decided to put this in because there may be times in the game, maybe you want to include puzzle elements or, you know, search and explore elements to your game, and you may want to deactivate the weapons completely, so you can actually unequip the weapons. So we'll have unequipped, we'll have pistol, and next one we'll have shotgun, machine gun, and finally of type rifle. And please remember, no comma on the end of the last one here. So let's get this into the comments. So we'll say defines states weapons can exist in. So we only have projectile weapons at the moment in the weapon state, and that's because I want to get these done first. Now I have responded to some comments, and I still will be including melee weapons, maybe something like an axe, a sword or whatever, but we're going to do them later. I just want to get the projectile weapons done first, and then we'll come back and we'll add the melee weapons at a later date. So with that said, let's come here after the void update, and it can be of type private, enumerator. We'll just say weapon state FSM. And we've created quite a few of these now, so hopefully you understand how these work. So we'll come to the next line and we'll say while true inside the brackets as normal. We'll open and close again. We'll come to the next line switch, and open and close brackets. Inside the brackets, we'll use our naming convention this time with the underscore. We'll open and close again. So we'll just get our finite state machine set up. So we'll say case, and we want weapon state dot, and we want unequipped. So please pay note that it's a colon now at the end here. So not our usual one, the semicolon we use here. We want the full colon, and then we want to say unequipped. So we'll open and close brackets, and we're back to the semicolon, break, semicolon. And don't worry about the red error message here. Again, that will be fixed very shortly. And we'll just paste this in 4 more times. So once more here, and let's just copy and paste the naming conventions in. So pistol here and here, and we'll just keep going now for the shotgun, and now the machine gun, and finally for the rifle. And we want to come here after this first close bracket, and we just want to say yield, return, and null, and close the line off. And now we want to come here, so just before the very last close bracket, and we need to create our functions for each one of these naming conventions, as we've done before. So let's have this of type private, of type void, and then we just want to call unequipped. We'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close again, and as normal we'll get our debug.logs in place before we continue. So debug.log, and as normal we'll just copy in the name of the function. So we'll copy that, and now we'll paste this in 4 more times. And then we can just go through and we'll just copy again. So there's pistol, and you'll see the errors disappear as we create these. So 2 more to go for machine gun, and finally for rifle. Okay, so there we go. The errors are now clear, and let's come right at the very top here, and let's create just a few variables that we're going to need, and these can be of all type, private int, and the first one is we'll call underscore pistol ammo temp. And again, please don't worry about how these are going to work for now. I'll explain it as we fill out the rest of the script. So into the comments, so we'll say it defines amount of ammo stored temporarily, or I'll just put for temp. In fact, yeah, that will do. Let's just copy and paste this in 3 times this time, and we'll change it for the shotgun, and then we want the machine gun, And finally for the rifle. Let's tidy up the comments and let's just add the name of the weapon to the comments here. And like I said, please don't worry, because these will make sense later on. But let's just get them in place for now. And we'll save that off there. So, we have the basic skeleton of our script in place. And as normal, I think we'll leave it here for now. And we'll pick it up in the next lesson, where we'll actually start to add some functionality. And as I said, we are just dealing with projectiles, but please rest assured that the melee weapons will be added afterwards. We just want to, well, it's basically because the projectile weapons and the melee weapons are actually going to work quite differently in terms of the scripts we'll create for them. So I thought it would be a good idea to do one first and then do the other one afterwards. So please don't worry, that will be coming later down the line. But as I said, we'll leave it here for this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.